So I guess the first topic is SKT. They're doing pretty well right now, I think.
West?
Doing as well as Cloud9 Academy is.
Faker spoke English for the first time, so he's gonna be in NA soon. It's my prediction.
Wait, why do you need to speak English to come to NA? I don't feel like that's even a requirement, really.
Doesn't he have
Yeah.
one
I feel
of
like
the
if you're just
highest
Korean, you can
salaries
you kind of get a free team usually, right? If you just are Korean, you don't really need English. It's kind of just a secondary bonus.
If you're a Korean solo laner, it's just like come to NA.
If you have Korean fingers, you already are in. You don't need
I mean, if you join a
anything
Korean
else.
team in the NA, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think Faker needs to speak
mostly
English.
Korean.
You just get Faker for the branding anyways. You don't even need him for gameplay.
Isn't he already paid the highest though? Like of all players? Or is that like
I think no, I'm pretty sure Chinese players get paid more.
Oh, yeah.
But if Faker like went to a different team but SKT, I'm sure like he'd probably be the highest paid.
Alright.
Like,
Actually,
That's true.
didn't his last game he played, that was the first time he fell below 100% kill participation for his team this season.
Yeah. He's actually noob.
Noob?
It's like Keith McBrief of C9 Academy, actually.
Yeah, actually, he's 100% kill participation
I've never
player.
seen Keith fucking not have 100% KP.
Wait, I feel like I've.
Keith, just take my fucking compliment, bro. Like, I'm giving you a compliment
It's not
and
even
you're just
true,
throwing it
though.
away.
It's not even true.
It doesn't have to be true. I'm just being nice.
When do you guys think SK?
Can't even be nice. I can't win with you, Keith. I actually can't win with Keith. Be nice to him. He just makes fun of you. Be mean to
You
him.
just said something false though. It's like if I said Wiggily, you have no depth this season. You just had perfect KDA.
Wiggily, your KDA is really good this
What
season.
is that like?
I heard you're the highest KDA on the team. Actually, that's Keith McBrief, highest KDA on Cloud9
Can we
Academy.
talk about that? Like, Keith McBrief does have the highest KDA. Not, you guys remember that? Yeah.
Yeah, he has like a 9.
Yeah, he's got like a 9 KDA.
My
Wow.
KDA is definitely. I'm definitely not a KDA player.
You're like a 5.
Keith is number 1 in the KDA right now, I think.
League is like a 2.
I'm like a bottom.
I know, I think you're like a 2.3. You're like bottom of the
team
top
player.
laners, but you're doing your best.
I'm doing my best for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, SKT, why are they losing, Grayson?
Well, Wiggily.
Gilmer.
Yeah, they need SKT Goldenglue in there.
Goldenglue is coming to save the day.
SKT Goldenglue.
Who do you think's the issue on their team?
I mean, it's hard to say because they switch out players like every single day. I never know what SKT roster I'm gonna see when I watch them.
To
It's
be
like,
fair, they've pretty much settled on all except jungle. So now they have 2 junglers, Blank and
They're
Blossom,
actually just
right?
blaming the jungler. It's
No. Actually,
classic.
they're saying that
Blossom
Blank is
blaming
really bad, but Blossom, apparently everybody loves him. He was like, there was one, I looked at the game, they were like, yeah, he lost his Raptors, Blue, his home, his girlfriend, early game, and then they were like, but he did over 1k damage, so he's better than Blank.
Oh my god.
Because Blank had that game where he did 600 damage as Jax in a 35-minute game.
Yeah.
they also had Wolf Jungle for a little bit. That seemed kind of troll.
Yeah, I don't think that was planned.
Is he back to support now?
Yeah, he's back. They're using him again.
Okay.
They said, I think there was an interview where it was like, apparently he's their shot caller, so they need him on the team, but they don't know where to put him.
Wow.
That's I guess what the
I guess like junglers just hit NPCs, so like even support players can do that. I guess
PvE, so.
yeah.
it's just PvE for most of the game. So I mean,
easy role.
if you're doing 600 damage in a game, you're basically playing like Diablo
And
at that
support
point.
is just player versus ward, so it's even easier though.
Player versus ward.
Yeah, you got to take out that pink ward without his friends coming and beating you up.
Watch out, the ward might attack back.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like whenever a team is doing poorly, the jungler is always blamed, right, guys?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of
Yeah, like if you lose an academy game or like any game, I mean, just throwing that out there. Like if you lose an academy game, especially though, like I feel like the jungler gets an unnecessary amount of blame.
Yeah, definitely. If I ever lost an academy game, I would definitely put all the blame on my jungler. If that ever happened,
I mean, we would never.
it's probably the jungler's fault that we lost. Yeah.
Actually, if we lost an academy game, we just watch his plays TV for the first 30 minutes of the game, and any mistake he made, it'd definitely be his fault.
Yeah.
Actually, though.
But we wouldn't lose. Good thing that we would not lose an academy game, at least on stream.
No, it'd be even worse than like losing an academy game though. Like having to do like a PR thing or whatever right after you lose. Like so you have to act really happy even though you're like really depressed on the inside.
Like right now.
That'd be actually terrible.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Anyways, junglers get blamed way more, and I think that's why They're just blaming the jungler, and he has no. He's probably so mentally defeated after getting blamed.
Can we
Like,
focus on SKT right now?
yeah, I'm saying Blank is mentally defeated. That's why they're losing.
But why are they winning with Blossom now?
They
Is
are?
it? Yeah, they won. They won against PVQ.
Eventually, he'll just win with Faker. I feel like it doesn't really
Oh, yeah,
matter.
that's fair. Yeah.
Faker's legit. Like,
So do you think swapping out the jungle and winning is like coincidence, or do you think it had something to
it
do
probably
with their
has
win?
something to do with it. But I'd say, like, I don't think Blank's necessarily bad.
It's
It
weird
might just
because
be-
they actually had like 100% win rate on Blank last season, right?
Yeah,
They even put him
I
in
remember
for
everyone was
85.
like, "Oh my God, Blank is so much better than Bangy and Peanut." Yeah, and Peanut. Like, even when Blank was replacing Peanut or replacing
But that
Bangy.
SKT was also a bit different because now their top laners are
That name is
Thaw and Untara, right?
That
Those
actually
are
makes
their
it pretty
current
weird though, because Blank's been playing on SKT for so long, and it's weird that it just randomly everything just doesn't work now.
But
like,
the meta has shifted to where like
But
junglers
Zac
are a
is,
bit
like-
more passive.
but Zac is like super huge in meta, and like Blank was always like the Zac player, and
That's true.
he was always a pretty good tank player.
I feel like SKT is like low key just not trying that hard because it's like spring split. It's not even the summer split. They just like gone to Worlds like so many times. They're like, this split doesn't even
But
really
there
matter.
was that interview where
Yeah,
Faker
they're
was
honestly like, I feel like
losing weight.
yeah, Faker interviewed and was like, I'm actually losing weight because of all these losses. Like this guy's getting depressed. Imagine like he's just not eating and his teammates are like sitting there playing like Slay the Spire, Grayson, and he's just depressed. 100% kill participation, losing every game.
Rust, Fortnite.
Rust,
Minecraft,
Fortnite. He's
Hearthstone.
actually a variety.
He actually can't get fed in or out of game. His team's so bad.
He gets fed. He lost the game 8-0 on Cassidon, 8-0 and 1.
really? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's what feels bad, man.
Sounds depressing.
And they've actually had 2 over 70-minute games this split, SKT, and they lost both.
Team in fucking LCK has done.
Yeah, but they lost both. Imagine that you just play a 90-minute game and lose it.
Yeah, that is true.
unlucky for SKT. Coming back soon. That's how I feel.